or its app, right, you'll notice a lot of changes. With the US national debt being a staggering over $36 trillion, the interest on that debt alone is over $1 trillion a year. Luckily, when Donald Trump became president, he brought in Elon Musk, who brought in Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, that's helping reduce government waste, fraud, and abuse in the federal government agencies. And a portion of that savings is going to be given back to the people. This is where things start to get really interesting, right? Because if you scroll down the app, you'll notice that they removed the income tax revenue, corporate tax revenue from the Federal Reserves. Kind of sounds like they're about to defund the Fed and tap into all that liquid gold. Let's go ahead and abolish the Feds and take out the IRS. Because once you start learning the truth about the US corporation, how they defaulted and went bankrupt back in like 1999, and we've actually had the US Treasury dollar ever since 2000. But because the powers that be did not want to give up control of the system, we, the people, aren't having that, and we're done. This is where we're coming in with blockchain, distributed ledger technology, quantum computing, and AI to take back what is rightfully ours. Utilizing DeFi, also known as decentralized finance, we're going to be able to create a bankless future. We're going to take all that M2 money, that fiat currency, that Federal Reserve note, and take it from a debt and turn it into a wealth revolution. Am I the only one that believes ever since all the planets aligned at the end of last month that everything started accelerating? We're moving away from one currency and we're going into another. It is already happening, all in the background. Because the Treasury dollar has actually been here ever since the year 2000. Every single time that you have paid taxes since the year 2000, you've actually been paying into the Treasury. They were able to restructure it in a way using real-time data to build an income tax-free future for all of us. The thing is that income tax was only supposed to be around for 1 year when it was implemented back in 1913, but as you can see, it never went away. But once they remove it, you can see that it saves approximately $23,000 per taxpayer. New USA Treasury dollar that is backed up by real-world assets and powered by decentralized finance would make a revenue of $14,000 per taxpayer. The USA tariff tax that President Donald Trump has implemented has created almost $655 billion already. And the gold Visa card that people would pay to become citizens of the United States of America, well, right now we're at $151 billion. And this revenue right here would be used to buy more assets such as like Bitcoin or XRP or, gold and silver to empower the USA Treasury dollar even more. If you are new and a beginner and you want to start learning about cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, and how to empower your digital asset through decentralized finance, how to start navigating the wonderful world of Web3, luckily I'm going to be starting up a school to teach and instruct everyone on how to do so. Also inside the school, I'm going to have resources to teach people about the history of the monetary system, the importance of gold and silver, how to trade gold and silver digitally, or if you have it physically, and how to mint it in a digital form, and so much more. So make sure you head on over to my website and subscribe so that you get notified when this school drops. Because we have a lot of hidden wealth in this world, and we, the citizens of the United States, the taxpayers, should be rewarded for that. Such as our precious metals reserve like gold, silver, and platinum. Mineral reserves here in the United States that consist of like lithium, thorium, our oil and natural gas reserves. Land is our people's land, so real estate such as residential property, industrial buildings, commercial and government facilities, undeveloped property, vacant land, government land, agriculture land, residential and urban land, the whole entire USA stock and equities market, Everybody's trying to figure out what this recaptured asset is. Over $7 trillion that's being recaptured, right, from fraudulent racketeering operations of the international banking cartel. Yeah, they're about to go down. JP Morgan, he's part of it too. When they're recapturing all of this assets, they're going right there. If we zoom in, it's still really hard to see, but let's clear it up. Hey, there we go, the Chateau de Chambord over in France. Now, I'm not going to get into it in this video, but all of this right here connected with the Rothschild family along with World War II, this all has to do with the recaptured assets. Of course, we have new energy that is about to be introduced to us. And within the total hidden wealth, we have a staggering $167 trillion. If we were to divide that wealth amongst all the citizens here in the United States, you can see that it would be almost $500,000 per citizen. I think a lot of us here in the United States would be like, give me my $500,000. Again, as crazy as it sounds, we are going through biblical moments at the time, right? 2,000 years in the making. And Jesus went into the temple of God and cast out all of them that sold and bought in the temple and overthrew the tables of the money changers. And those money changers have driven our world in debt. Over $343 trillion worth of debt right now. So what is the solution? In a world full of debt, a revolution begins. So that we can eliminate the debt and go into the new world. Making a quantum leap into a wealth creation, entering into the cosmos.
This is something that we've been working on for the last 3 years. Axler today, as I mentioned, connects to 60 plus blockchains, all the major EVM chains, L2s, as well as Cosmos IBC chains. And what we're doing with Ripple is something that's incredibly exciting. We're going to be connecting both XRPL as well as the new EVM sidechain so that they have full interoperability to all of the existing chains on the Axler network. So now imagine a world where you can bridge any asset from these EVM and Cosmos chains to XRPL and the other way back. The XRP can now be available on any of these chains, as well as the tokenized assets, RWAs, that the Ripple team has been busy building. But this is just the beginning.
Oh yeah, the floodgates are about to open, you all, as Axelar is one of the main key bridges, okay, bridging all of these ecosystems together with the XRP ledger. Because each one of these blockchain ecosystems plays a pivotal role in the new world where they can tokenize real world assets, right? And then to be able to empower themselves, they can tap into the institutional decentralized finance over on the XRP Ledger's liquidity hub. You know, flipping the switch on the real USD, RLUSD, the Ripple stablecoin.
The name of the Ripple stablecoin will be RLUSD. I like to call it Real USD, Ripple USD. We're very excited about this. I also will emphasize, as I've emphasized many times, we think this is very much complementary, additive to what the overall XRP ecosystem is doing. Anything we do in mind of how do we make sure XRP is as successful as possible for everyone here. Having, as David talked about stablecoins this morning, having liquidity on chain, having the bridging, and frankly, better on-ramps and off-ramps, that's good for everybody. In no way does that take away from our commitment and our desire to see the XRP ecosystem continue to grow.
Unlocking the true value and the true potential of all of these real-world assets and digital assets. It would bring us into a super cycle, a golden age of wonders. What if money gained value? I guess we'll find out. This is why it's so important to know what you hold. Let's go.